Hello, everyone. We are excited to present our strategic recommendation for Calm, a leading player in the mental wellness app industry. Today, we'll walk you through the challenge Calm is facing, our proposed solution, and the strategic frameworks that guided us to get to our proposal. Reimagine Calm from app to ambient wellness companion. But first, let me introduce you to Super Team 2. Santiago, Paula, Agan, Shreya, and myself, Elisa. And here is our agenda for the day. First, we will introduce Calm and its industry landscape. Then, we will define the problem the company is facing and present our core solution, following by the expected impact of that solution. And also, we will explore the alternatives we considered and close with our recommendations. So let's start by getting to know the company. Calm is one of the leading mental wellness apps in the world. It operates in the digital health and wellness market, which is currently booming. Its competitors include Headspace and BetterHelp, and the user base is largely Gen Z and millennials. But these consumers are increasingly showing signs of app fatigue, high churn, and growing demands for personalization and emotional intelligence. In this context, Calm is at risk of being just another app on our phone, while user expectations are evolving faster than the platform itself. So, what's not working for Calm? Calm faces five interlinked problems. First, it lacks true differentiation. Its core content is now commoditized, and many other apps offer similar meditation and sleep experiences. Second, digital fatigue is real. Users are exhausted from managing apps and want fewer, not more, distractions on their phones. Third, it suffers from low long term engagement. Users often download the app but stop using it after a few tries. Fourth, Calm's current use of data for personalization is limited. While it collects behavioral signals, it doesn't adapt dynamically to users' changing emotional or physical states. And finally, Calm has yet to fully tap into enterprise and B2B opportunities where we see major growth potential. So here is our specific and narrow problem statement. Calm is losing user engagement and marketing relevance in an industry increasingly defined by personalization, AI integration, and ambient experiences. If it continues to offer a generic app first experience, Calm risks becoming dispensable in a crowded market.
To solve this, we propose that Calm partners with Google to create a new experience. Calm without opening Calm. Let's see what this is about. Throughout this partnership, Calm evolves into an invisible ambient wellness layer. Google provides the data, infrastructure, and devices like Fitbit, Google Calendar, Gmail, Nest Hub, and Google Home. Calm provides the rituals, the emotional understanding, and the content. So let's say a user has a full day of back to back meetings. Google Calendar knows it. Fitbit detects a spike in the heart rate. Calm responds, dimming the lights, initiating a 3-minute breathing ritual through Google Home, and easing the user back into Calm without them doing anything. This isn't just a product upgrade, it's a shift from wellness on demand to wellness in context, a calm experience that anticipates your needs and responds to them in the background. This solution builds Calm OS, a passive, emotional intelligent layer of care that meets users in their real environment, not just in their screen. To define the strategic decision of our solution, we applied the Blue Ocean Strategy Framework. This framework helped us move away from the crowded red ocean of existing mental wellness apps, where companies like Headspace, Insight Timer, and Aura all compete on similar offerings such as content quality, UI, and celebrity partnership. Through the Blue Ocean lens, we map Calm current industry position using the ERRC grid, eliminate, reduce, raise, and create. And here's what we found. We could eliminate the need for users to manually choose content or open the app to engage. We could reduce comms reliance on passive content consumption and overuse of static libraries. We could raise the value of personalization, context awareness, and proactive care. And most importantly, with this strategy, we will create an entirely new category: ambient, adaptive, AI driven wellness experiences. All of these led us to the concept of Calm OS, an intelligent layer that detects stress, understands context, and delivers personalized rituals through Google's ecosystem. By doing this, Calm shifts from being a meditation app that users have to open and navigate to becoming an emotional intelligence service that users don't have to think about. It just works when they need it.
In parallel, we used the Creating Shared Value framework to test how this strategy could generate not just business growth, but broader societal value. We began by identifying a core social issue: emotional burnout, digital fatigue, and a lack of preventive care in daily life. Calm already serves users seeking mindfulness, but it doesn't yet reach people at the moment when they need support the most. To visualize how our strategy creates value for both Calm and society, we developed the following loop diagram based on the model we explored. So all the data that I'll be providing, it's from bottom to top. We'll be seeing the concepts. So first, Google provides the data: heart rate from Fitbit, Google Calendar, Gmail behaviors, smart home inputs. Then Calm applies emotional intelligence to translate the data into insights, like is this user stressed, overstimulated, lacking movement, etc. Based on that insight, Calm delivers a personalized ritual, whether it's a breathing session, a relaxing audio, or sleep support automatically through Google Home or other devices. This improves the user's mental state in the moment, reducing stress, helping them recharge, and preventing burnout. As users feel supported and cared for, they develop trust in Calm and engage more frequently and consistently. That deepened relationship turns into brand loyalty, retention, and ultimately growth for Calm, which is the last point. So this feedback loop shows how our strategy delivers shared value at every level. For users is timely emotional support without effort. For Calm is increased engagement and business resilience. And for society, it's a scalable tool to address everyday mental health challenges, especially for populations that don't or can't actively seek help. This CSV framework helped helped us validate that this solution isn't just a feature, it's a force multiplier that improves lives, creates brand equity, and future proof that the role of Calm in the wellness economy. To finalize our analysis, we applied the platform strategy framework to understand how this solution doesn't just improve Calm's product, but it transforms its business model. So now we will go from top to bottom on these following concepts. So, first, the platform type. In our solution, Calm evolves from a single sided product into a multi sided platform. It connects users with wellness rituals, gathers contextual data from Google's ecosystem, and potentially integrates B2B clients and third party wellness providers in the future. Second, we unlock network effects. As more users engage through smart triggers based on their daily life, Calm's rituals become more relevant and helpful. This makes users more likely to keep using it, and the more usage means better outcomes, which increases adoption, and it becomes a cycle. This strengthens the value of the platform with every interaction. Third, disintermediation. This is very important because traditional wellness apps will be left behind. There's no need to scroll through meditation libraries. Calm becomes an ambient service, not an app, just. That's a major disruption to the current model. Fourth, data data flywheel. As Calm receives richer contextual inputs from Fitbit, Google Calendar, Nest, and Gmail, it builds increasingly accurate emotional profiles. That data improves the timing, content, and delivery of each ritual, and the better Calm gets, the more people trust and use it, and it keeps feeding the loop. And finally, All of these will result in a strategic advantage because this platform is so tightly embedded across hardware, software, and behavior, it becomes very hard to replicate. Calm moves to a content library to an emotional intelligence layer inside people's homes and routines, giving it a strategic edge. In short, this solution doesn't just help Calm growth, it changes what Calm is. That's the power of platform thinking, and that's why this strategy makes Calm future ready.
So, what happens if Calm moves forward with this strategy? First, engagement gets a serious upgrade. Right now, users have to remember to open the app and pick something. With Calm integrated into their home and routine, it just happens. It becomes part of their day. Second, distribution totally changes. Calm isn't limited to the App Store anymore. It lives inside Fitbits, Google Home, Nest Hubs, all the places where users already interact with. Third, this opens the door to real B2B growth. Through Google Workspace, Calm could be offered as a built in wellness benefit for companies, schools, or even insurance providers. That's a huge new channel Calm hasn't fully tapped into yet. And more than anything, this shifts Calm's brand positioning. It's no longer the meditation app with pretty music. It becomes the emotional intelligence layer in your environment. And that's powerful. For Calm, this means new revenue models, better retention, and deeper brand relevance. And for Google, they get to enrich their ecosystem with a meaningful wellness layer while collecting more contextual data and differentiating themselves in a competitive smart home and health tech race. So, really, everyone wins, and Calm becomes more than just an app, it becomes indispensable.
When we started shaping this solution, we knew Calm couldn't build a whole ecosystem alone, not without losing focus or taking years to get there. So we explored possible partnerships with big tech players who already have the infrastructure and the user reach. Naturally, we looked at Apple and Amazon. Apple seemed like a strong option at first. They got Apple Watch, great health data, and a strong brand in wellness. But their ecosystem is very closed. It's hard for external partners to deeply integrate, and they don't have much presence in the smart home space outside of the iPhone and watch. Amazon, on the other hand, has Alexa in millions of homes. But when we look closer, their platform is built around commerce. They are amazing at helping you buy things, not necessarily great around at helping you unwind. They also lack same level of health and productivity data we would need for context aware care. And that is why we chose Google. Google had everything that we were looking for: health data via Fitbit, productivity signals via Calendar and Gmail, smart home control via Nest, and Hey Google, an open source ecosystem we could actually integrate into. In short, Google has the depth, the flexibility, and the alignment with Calm's mission to make the strategy actually work, not just technically, but meaningfully. To wrap it up, this wasn't just a creative idea. We blended multiple strategies that were shaped by rigorous analysis. We used the blue ocean to step out of the crowded wellness app market and find an uncontested space. We used CSV to ensure the solution created real value for both society and business. Finally, we used the platform strategy to design a model that scales, sticks, and evolves. Together, these frameworks led to a proposal that doesn't just improve Calm's app, it redefines what Calm is. By partnering with Google, Calm has the opportunity to create world's first true ambient wellness ecosystem, one that lives across devices, routines, and environments. It's calm without opening calm, and it's a strategy that has the power to elevate calm from a mindfulness brand to a category defining emotional wellness platform. Thank you.